Hello everyone. Have you ever been so focused on the text that you felt the time just flew by? You're so immersed that you're not thinking about the past or worrying about the future or distracted by anything around you. And you're just 100% completely in the present and feel a great sense of satisfaction and joy from doing so. And that phenomenon in psychology is called flow. Well, today I will show you how to make use of flow to make our language learning more efficient and effortlessly. But before we dive into the details of flow, I just want to thank all of you. Let me switch my language perché ho aperto questo canale solo per provare, però siete molti coinvolti nei commenti e mi avete motivato un sacco. Muchísimas gracias por su apoyo y sus interacciones. いつも動画見ていただきありがとうございます。So I just want to say thank you all for your support and your encouragement and your interaction because this means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Okay, so many of you know that I study Italian and have passed the C1 certification. So when I study Italian, sometimes I feel like as though I had entered an isolated space that only belongs to me, like far away from the reality and all the distractions. Study, reading, and listening Italian has never been a chore or something boring to me. I'd always be so concentrated and focused and full of joy that, usually I forgot the time passing by. So, for example, if I plan to read Italian just for 30 minutes, most of the cases I would end up like reading for more than 1 or 2 hours, even without realizing it. So why this happens? This is the power of flow. Okay, right now let me explain what exactly is flow. Well, the term flow was first introduced by a psychologist, Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. It describes a state where you're fully immersed in what you're doing, your mind is so concentrated and engaged, and distractions around you fade away. Everything just seems to click. Well, why entering the state of flow is crucial and helpful for language learning? I think there are two main reasons. First of all, you learn better and faster, and you remember the vocabulary and grammar much better because your brain is so engaged and there are no distractions around you while you're learning. And second of all, most importantly, you enjoy the process, which makes you unconsciously spend much more time on learning because we all know the state of flow is pleasant, it's enjoyable. So as a result, the learning process becomes effortless, leading to much better learning outcomes. Okay, so now let's talk about 3 tips that can help you enter the state of flow and can boost your learning productivity enormously. So first tip I'm gonna share with you is to find the right level of challenge for yourself. Not too hard, not too easy. So when it comes to language learning, it means finding the right materials that match your current level. So for example, if you're a Chinese beginner but you challenge yourself to read Chinese news, which contains lots of terms, professional terms, your brain will be overwhelmed and frustrated, and I'm sure you will lose your concentration immediately. And on the other hand, if you're already a Japanese advanced speaker, but you listen to the basic conversations like how are you, good morning, like ohayo gozaimasu, like genki desu ka, it will be too easy for you and you will get bored as well. Yeah, the key is to find the right materials that match your level. Not too hard, a little bit challenging, but not too hard. So you will be more likely to get concentrated with an objective that is achievable for you. Yeah. Okay, the second tip is super importante. It's about eliminating the distractions while you're studying as much as possible. So for example, for myself, whenever I start to learning or studying a foreign language, I always turn off the data on my app and set it on silent mode, and I place it somewhere hard to reach, like under my bed or on the highest shelf on my bookshelf. So in this way, I won't be thinking about the notifications, the messages from all the social media apps 24/7 while I'm studying. So most of the time when after reading Italian for 1 or 2 hours, I even forget where I put my phone, like in the first place, and I have to go looking for it. It's really funny. And whenever I want to watch YouTube videos to do some shadowing practice, I will not use my smartphone because there are a lot of social media apps downloaded on my smartphone, and it's not easy. It's impossible to not to get distracted by them. So what I do is to use my iPad instead for the learning purposes. So in this way, I will like concentrate more. And also, don't forget to get your environment organized. If you want to get focused on learning, then better get yourself surrounded by all sorts of books or all the things that is related to the language you are learning right now. So in this way, you will get fully immersed. Okay, so last but not least, make it engaging because you won't enter the beautiful state of flow if you're doing something really boring. So for me, for example, I personally am a big fan of the TV series called Scam Italian. And I remember every time when I watch the TV series, I can be so concentrated. I can be fully immersed in drama, in the plots, in the story, in the languages they use in this TV series show. So it will be a good opportunity to learn Italian for me. Flow is like a sacred place where you can forget all of your troubles, all of your worries, and get fully immersed in something you are doing right now. So choose something that really interests you, that really excites you. So for example, if you're a Chinese learner and you are a big fan of a certain Chinese singer, you may want to watch their interviews conducted in Chinese. So in this way, you will be more likely to get engaged with this language and go flow with it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm also curious about the flow experiences you had in the past. So don't forget to share with us in the comment section down below about your flow experiences. Yeah, and grazie mille per il vostro supporto. また今度の動画で会いましょう。Grazie mille, ciao ciao!